set and racing away from that mile start. Big Five sluggish to begin with. Fuji-san and Bob Lee Swagger were the first two to react. From Give Us a Smile racing up in third. Master of Defense strong in the early stages. Maldano and Ragazzo Grande. Further back to Fly Like a Falcon, and Big Five is the trailer. It's racing about 7-8 lengths off the leader as they head down the back straight and go towards the 1200-meter marker, and it's Bob Lee Swagger that led it a length from Fuji-san in second. Master of Defense is third. Give Us a Smile is away in fourth position, 3 lengths off the leader. Another length away to Big Five, who's got a lot closer this call. Then came Maldano, 6 lengths off them. Fly Like a Falcon is further back in the field, and the back marker now is Ragazzo Grande. 7 lengths cover them, and they've got 700 meters left to go, and Bob Lee Swagger's out there doing it by 3/4 of a length from Fuji-san racing second. In third is Master of Defense, then Give Us a Smile and Maldano. Big Five has come under a ride towards the inside of them, gives them 7 lengths start. Ragazzo Grande and Fly Like a Falcon is well out of its ground. Into the home straight, 400 meters left to go. Bob Lee Swagger the leader. From into second, Fuji-san on the outside. Then came Give Us a Smile and Maldano on the outside. Ragazzo Grande has made up good ground too. But it's still Bob Lee Swagger continues to roll on the outside. Fuji-san, then Give Us a Smile. But it's still Bob Lee Swagger going strongly inside the closing stages. Bob Lee Swagger is going to hold on and win it. Second close, Maldano, I think, from Fuji-san, then Give Us a Smile and Ragazzo Grande. And Fly Like a Falcon, who was detached before they turned for home. So Bob Lee Swagger in the colours of TCP Enterprises, nominee Mrs. T. Chetty, Mr. V. Pat Chapin, and those are the winning owners for Gavin Smith. And Samanga Khumalo wins aboard the Son of Futura, bred by Endoro Stud, and that is Applewood Trading. Well done to Mark Green and Johan Loftus. So it'll all go the way of number 5, Bob Lee Swagger. Second to number 6, Maldano. Third, number 7, Fuji-san, and then came number 4, Give Us a Smile in fourth.
Welcome back, and it hasn't taken the Gavin Smith Racing team long to get back in the winner's box this afternoon with Bob Lee Swagger, runner that had its followers this afternoon. The Son of Futura comes out to win, I thought, a really good race and a good ride from Samanga Khumalo. With me is Temba, and he's going to receive this on behalf of Mabuti. So 1,500 Rand, courtesy of World Sports Betting. Well done to Mabuti. The grooms that do all the hard work behind the scenes is what Samanga Khumalo always says when you tune in and listen to him. Samanga, well done to you firstly. And then basically when the gates opened, you were right up there from the front.
Yes, big thanks to Mr. Smith. You know, we had a draw, and the last time he came out slightly sluggish, and he just got lost. And where this time around, there's a plain good draw. Make sure that he's up there, and if he leads, it wouldn't be a problem. And he handled himself quite well at the gates, and from then it was a matter of just putting his best foot forward and just leading them around. And came at about the 600. He's still there. When the challengers came, he fought them off gamely.
So to touch on the pace, because Nadine and I were standing with the training commentator as well, that was watching, and the pace was slower than normal. I thought you pulled them. Did you slow the pace down just a little bit to suit you?
Funny enough, you know, he sort of like dropped it to about the 12 till the 1,000.
Okay.
So obviously, sometimes you just allow them to catch their breath and then have to try and again regather him at the 6. So
okay.
I think that really also helped him to when they came finishing like that, he was already on his way. Yeah, so very nice. And again, to the owners, the Chetty family, and obviously the other partners, big well done to them. And I think put in the right races, we can pick up another one. So I'll leave that to Mr. Smith. And yeah, my sponsors, Maurice Fontaine, Vogopers Drift, well done to them. And again, to the grooms, you know, as you say, they do the hard work behind the scenes, and you know, we all here. They lead them around, and they do the best they can to make sure that they're looking nice and shiny. So well done, guys. And again, Blink fans, whoop whoop.
Here we go, the big whoop. Let's go to the man that trains him with his big team that he's got, Gavin Smith, back in the winner's box as well. Gavin, firstly, very well done. And your youngster came and told me now, Dean, to say that this is a full brother to Rockpool.
Yes.
Wow, so it's quite a pedigree, and distance shouldn't be a problem.
Distance not a problem, the further the better. Neil, it's taken a long time for the penny to drop. And, he's not the biggest of horses and he's not the most thick set of horses. So we've got to give him time in between his races. And I just think it's just a matter of maturity. He's got to mature. And his mind is still not on racing yet. You had to chase him the early part, get him into the race. If he's stuck in behind them, he's quite happy to stay there.
Okay.
So he's still very young in the mind. He's got more maturing to do and he's got more to come. And I think the Uncondis cut will also help him along. But we couldn't geld him earlier on because he's a lightish frame type of horse. He's got a nice, lovely action on him. But we just had to wait for the right time.
I'm going to keep my eye on him because I liked what I saw here. He won from the front basically, but at the end of the day, he went and he was held back slightly, etc., etc. And I think there's more to come. He's definitely also I want to keep my eye on.
I think so, Neil. And I think on the galloping grass track,
well.
he'll be a top horse that will really enjoy that. Yeah.
All right, I want to quickly ask you about these runners because I went onto the Gavin Smith Racing site, which for the viewers out there, a wonderful site on Facebook. Have a look and see Gavin Smith Racing, up to date all the time. You give your comments. There's horses that you've got that's available for shares, people to contact. It's all there if they want to become part owners as well. But let's start with race 3, Fire Glow. You gave this one a chance.
Yes, Neil. She's also taken a long time for the penny to drop and for her to settle down. Where at home she's now quieter and she's doing better work, so she's better in herself. And she had an incredible race last time out.
In race 4, you've got Heartsease, and this drops in class.
Yes, dropping class, but it is a filly taken on the boys as well.
Okay, and then in race 6, you gave, obviously, weighted to win. Idita is weighted to win on paper. Some people will be looking towards maybe a possible banker. Do you think the confidence is there to banker in the pick 6?
I do, Neil. She needed a last start. The second run after layoff syndrome is now, but she's well in herself. Track and trip suits.
Okay, and then you finish off in race 8 with Mr. Bodacious, and you've given this one on your site an each-way chance.
Yes, we do feel he's got an each-way shot. He's got the draw, and the track doesn't bother him. Prefer maybe 1,000, but the 1,200 meters has got to have each way.
Gavin, we really appreciate it.
Only a pleasure. Thanks to my sponsors, Hollywood, and well done to Vinola Pachapin and to Pravin Chetty and to all the guys involved. Very well done to them. They've had a bit of patience with this boy, and I'm sure it's going to pay off. And thanks to my sponsors, Hollywood.
Top class.
Thank you.
Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's Gavin Smith, and in the winner's box, first leg of the place accumulator. Things are going according to plan thus far. The pick 6 starts now in race 3, become part of the play. We've got a little bit of insight with regards to what's fancied on the day, and I think for the smaller punter, it sounds like the Smith Racing team believe they could bank her with Idita a little bit later on.